Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time.
And this week, they brought back the party portals, which I'm a little bit surprised at, because it really isn't that old. Like, if this came out the first time post-Karazhan, to me, the only way it'd be worth it is if they rigged it so that the portals had, like, a 50% chance to generate minions from the new expansion, which I doubt they did. I mean, the new expansion stuff will be in there, but I really doubt that they actually rigged it that way, even though I sure would have. But, yeah, we're going to see if you see this in any reasonable time anyway, because right now some jackass random company from Thailand is, like, disputing a bunch of my Hearthstone videos based on absolutely nothing. I think they managed to submit a content ID sort of claim in the YouTube system, like an automated content thing, based on, like, the last few seconds of, like, finding an opponent in Hearthstone. I don't know. If that's the case, it should be a lot broader than this, but I don't know. Maybe it just pulls up instances for them to look at, and then they decide, but I don't remember how much mana you start with. I think you might start with 3 mana in this, but so, which means that maybe I should have kept the 4-piece portal. But
and now, Medivas!
You dialed?
Portals cost 1 less, does not count as a minion. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's a different picture, but they're still, like, the same divas. Unstable. Sure, why not?
It's getting hot in here.
But yeah, YouTube's content ID system has some issues.
My mouth very rarely
Because
closed.
unless things have changed, which I doubt.
Toasty!
I maybe should have done this first to see, but I can't imagine it would have changed that play. King Mukla seems like possibly a really bad idea. I don't want to give my opponent that many bananas. But on the other hand, I might as well play him now, because this is when he's worth the most. Should I waste this for a 1-cost minion? No, I'm going to save that. Try and blow up whatever the bananas go on. But yeah, the thing with the YouTube system is, when someone makes a copyright claim, they can claim and they can do a bunch of different things. Usually what they're going to do is say, just give me the revenue for the video. I steal all the revenue from the video because you have some amount of content, theoretically, that's mine. Well, I think I'm going to have to leave that guy alive, because this is pretty sweet. That is an amazing 2-cost minion. I can't believe that. But yeah, when you make a copyright claim against someone's video, the claimant can just say, oh, I'm fine with them having this video, I just want to steal all their revenue. And then, unless or until that claim gets disputed, they just automatically get all the revenue from that video. So, as far as I know, unless the system's changed, when their claim gets rejected for being utterly specious, because their claim is based on nothing, and Blizzard's very clear about their policy that you can use whatever the hell you want, pretty much, in their stuff. I think I am going to take the time out to kill her now. I don't want my opponent getting a whole bunch of her. About to do. That's a pretty good 1-drop. So their claim gets rejected, right? I filed my dispute based on Blizzard's very clear policy that and the obvious fact is that it's Blizzard material and not like some random company in Thailand. And, okay, I win. They get to keep all the revenue that they stole in the meantime, unless things have radically changed. Which is, you might think, fairly ridiculous. Just slightly ridiculous. Okay, I'm actually gonna kill everything off, and then trade this guy, probably. Get rid of, because she's bad. I don't want someone to go there.
Breathe your last!
Steal the 1-1, steal the 1-1! Nah, job's done. Fortunately, my opponent has loads of cards, and I've been spending all mine, so I'm ahead in damage, but anyway. speaking of a hidden damage, though, yeah, as far as I can tell, they just get to steal all the revenue in the meantime. Whoever earns the revenue, YouTube doesn't, like, take it back, even though it hasn't been paid out yet. Really, what they should do, the obviously correct thing YouTube could do, is just, as soon as there's a claim, if the claim is disputed at all, their bias is towards having stuff like go up. Like, they want that money to be flowing. So they're not going to stop, like, all revenue from the video. Their default, anyway, has got to be to give the money out to whoever owns it, because they want to keep that money flowing. But as soon as the claim is disputed, then, okay, all the revenue earned during that period from the initial dispute should be put effectively in escrow. They just set it aside in an account. Hell, YouTube can keep earning interest on it for all like. They keep it in an account until the claim is fully resolved, and then give that money to whoever wins the claim. I'm pretty sure they don't do that, even though that is the brain-dead, obvious thing to do. Like, anyone would realize that that is the correct thing. You don't give any of the money to the party that is wrong. You don't. It might take time to figure out which party is wrong, but you just don't give money to the thieves, because what the system encourages, and the reason why people are claiming my shitty my shitty Hearthstone videos. I have 700 subs. Most of my videos on this channel have like 50 to 100 views. That's not worth much money. But we're talking about these people just like. Boy, I wish I'd played him from my hand after that, because he could have killed a lot of that stuff. This is pretty poor, actually. Yeah, won't lie, this sucks.
Behind you.
I'm gonna waste this just to get a minion.
Welcome to the grand tournament,
Wow,
champion.
that is not a good deal at all right now. I don't know what the point of shooting him is, but maybe I'll draw another 5 damage portal. But, yeah. So, these companies have every incentive to go out there and file thousands. Just bulk file, get their computers revved up, and just claim thousands and thousands of videos, preferably from small people. People who are going to be like, well, I don't care about that 12 cents I was going to make anyway. People who may not know their rights, meaning they're less likely to dispute them, and certainly they may not be on the ball. They probably aren't going to dispute them in a timely fashion. Next spell you cast costs mana instead of health instead of mana. So this is like, that's interesting, but it's not really going to work out great. Because technically I could cast this for free and then still shoot something, but like, why? Another minion out would be good,
To
but
his will, all flesh succumbs. What he said.
I would gain 1 health and play this, but then I would have nothing to do for next turn. Don't think it's actually a good deal. Yeah. But if they steal 1,000, I know I keep going back and forth. I'm trying to play the game, but if they steal 1,000 12 cents videos, that's like real money, especially if you're not in the U.S. If you're in a place where those U.S. 12 cents are actually worth something, then, like, holy crap, that is some pretty good stealing for very little work. And then, presumably, after, when their claims get rejected, like, 1,000, like, 500 times anyway, presumably their account gets, like, banned-ish or something. Just make a new account. It doesn't matter. Not if you stole $600 in the meantime, you know? Okay, this is what I was looking for earlier. I may regret not casting this.
Need something unusual?
This is not great. It didn't really matter which one I shot. None of them were going to do enough good. think I'm going to lose because I didn't get enough value from my early portal rush. No, that could kick my ass. Gotta get some targets out there so Morgor's dumbass champion doesn't hit me. Although he can kill this without dying. That kind of sucks. But yeah, so that's the state of things. Currently, I'm not releasing some videos because some of my new ones that hadn't gone out yet are being disputed. And I don't want to give a goddamn cent to these people who are stealing it. Ow, that sucks. Like, they may be a YouTube video, like, stealing money ring that is, like, a well-organized big company and has all kinds of people that are involved in ripping me off. Or it could easily be just like a tiny operation with a couple of people who, frankly, the 12 cents would make a much bigger difference to their standard of life than the no difference it makes to me. But I don't know, F them. Like, don't steal people's shit. It's just, it is a really bad system. Speaking of really bad, drawing this portal when I have nothing friendly to buff with it. That's game over. I guess I should have buffed one of those guys, because I don't know what I could have caught that would have helped. A taunt might have technically kept me alive for one turn, but hell. The thing where he got all of 3 twos was crazy effective. Very efficient. But yeah. We'll see if this video gets auto-disputed, because some of my videos were disputed before they, like, as soon as they were uploaded, before they were released, which pretty much tells me that they have an automatic thing under the Content ID system going. And I think the thing that their dispute is based on is, come on, I think it's this part right here where it finds an opponent, like a chick-ching, and I haven't really detailed examined them, but based on the time signatures of when they're doing that, I think that's the part that they seem to be disputing. Of course, I deliberately tried to talk over it there to see if that makes any difference, but I'm pretty sure Content ID is supposed to be intelligently ignoring people's talking. It's supposed to filter you out.
Ha! You rang. You dialed?
Okay, so there are several. It is an additional different one. But it doesn't matter, because they all do the same thing. They just make your things one cheaper. I think I might coin that out. Or unstable portal. I'll save my coins. This could be something really great. You know what? He's worth coining out. Deter my opponent from playing Maelstrom portals. He fights pretty damn well for this stage of the game. Then I can start going with these party portals. They can probably pretty good stuff. This death rattle, enemies can't attack this turn. Okay. Don't have enough mana to Maelstrom and then shoot her, so I guess we're doing this. And we'll do. Job's done. 5/6, always silenced. Alright, somewhat annoying. I'm gonna blow her up this time.
Feed the fish, God lover.
But I won't be able to attack.
I cannot do that.
Her power works! It's kind of weird that it doesn't leave around like an effect or something. Yeah, we got all the party portals this time. That elemental generates a lot of stuff. I wish I had one spell power to operate this thing. Why don't we just do this and then shoot one of those guys?
Let's dance.
Oh wait, I could do this. But I did that first. Jade Chieftain. Nice. I mean, his jadeness isn't going to work out too great, but... I'll just hit you for 10 now. 3-1's going to suicide themselves and kill something. Although an enemy Maelstrom portal now would suck. Maelstrom, shoot the troll, and then... okay, but if you're going to trade the guys, that's not working out. Okay, you can trade that one and then shoot for one. So you can kill off all my better guys, I guess. Really, you're not killing him. That seems odd, but okay. Do I just play him? It's only going to be a 1-1 taunt. Am I going to have enough mana left to shoot and... I can keep delivering beasts, though. No, you can still just... You can easily get through that and take him up. So I'm better off probably not doing that. Maybe go party portal, see what kind of randomness I get. That's pretty sweet. Then I go Maelstrom.
Feed the fish.
Terminate him. What is this pirate guy? I was kind of hoping for Juliet there, but I'll take this. Now the question is, do I play better when I'm not trying to explain YouTube copyright problems? Or did I just get better randomness so far? I think we all know the answer is better randomness. I mean, I probably do play better when I'm not talking as much about other things unrelated to the game, but yeah. That surprisingly makes sense, although I can trade these two guys for what's-his-face, so that's not too bad. I could also... I mean, this guy's going to get shot afterwards, but this would... No, I don't have enough... Yeah, this to do 5, and then I finish him off with the pirate, and then I get to do a lot of damage. Do I have lethal? 15, 16, 17... No, not close enough to lethal. Actually, is that close enough to lethal? That is a lot of goddamn damage. I mean, they're all healing things, but that would really pressure my opponent. You know what? I should just nuke him.
I will not betray.
I'm gonna keep getting these, like, lines. Nuke the crap out of my opponent. Because now he's gotta kill all my 5-attack guys. And even if this guy is alive, that's gonna put him in dangerous territory. Now, he could probably heal himself for 5, but...
You need tickets.
Draw 2 cards guy is pretty amazing. God damn it. Look at that, 3 mana. Shooting him was definitely going to happen, but you didn't heal, so you didn't do enough, so you'd lose. Excuse me.
Well done.
Randomness. Alright, well, we might as well do one. We might as well do one more for a tiebreaker. Yeah, this brawl, even the fact that there are new cards in here really doesn't feel any different. Like, they severely should. I forgot how much difference the partygoers make. It really should have been rigged to be like a 2 out of 3 chance that every portal is summoning only from minions in the new set.
They already have.
In order to make this feel different from the last time. Do I keep that? I think I keep that. That's what I have. Probably should have just fished
And
it.
now, McDivas!
You rang.
Waste a Maelstrom portal to get out of... I don't think it's worth wasting these. I really don't. Although I need to have a target for a Silver Moon portal. You know what? I'm going to waste one of these. I normally am against wasting that, especially since we're both mages. It's just like crap. There's a very high chance that you're getting a 1 hit point minion. But
Out your dead.
that works out inconveniently for him. I mean, that's a pretty weak, whatever portal, brain failure. That's pretty weak unstable portal. So it's fine. I'm not really complaining about that, but it does look annoying against my crappy 1/1. So I'm gonna kick our party portals. See what we get. Good enough. Hope my opponent doesn't have double maelstroms. What are you doing in this? At the end of your turn, restore 3 life to your hero. I'll live. I want to do this, but I'm pretty sure I'm better off doing Maelstrom Portal right now. Because... Wait, I can do another one. I own Romeo. Romeo is... I'd rather he shut up and just become a mime, because they're bigger. Later in the game this would be good, but right now, not so much. Ah, use Romeo to kill Juliet. That's awesome. Probably use him to kill Juliet, because he's shootable, but... That guy. Okay. He does stop me from attacking, which is pretty sad. I could buff one of these guys, but they're not going to be able to attack this turn, so I think I'm just going to armor up.
Job's done.
Ooh, +2 spell damage. Where are the Maelstrom portals now? Not here. And what's his axe there is going to clean up my friggin' party elementals. Oh, that sucks. Because he affects both players. Right, that's terrible. Not that I had any choice in the matter, but it's terrible. Oh my god, I'm going to have nothing left alive to cast these on. That is bullshit. Giving me the jungle element completely screwed me, and my opponent completely fails, not realizing that, well, he doesn't know I have these. Can't fault him for that. But that guy should have been killing Romeo because he can, and because he would do 2 damage anyway.
We hunger for vengeance.
Party portal. I probably should have just shot him instead of party portaling, actually. It really depends what I get. Juliet, not a great draw for this turn.
Like to play Peter Pan.
I'm gonna kill him anyway. If, in hindsight, if I knew I was getting her, I definitely should have just shot him instead of wasting that card. But sometimes it turns into like a giant army, or a giant mine. Oh, this sucks. This is not going well. I mean, it's random enough that it can totally turn around, but it's not going well. My opponent is unstabling up like a mountain of guys. We're gonna Iron Forge. Okay. There are times when that would have been amazing. Right now is not one of them. Of course, by not buffing him, I did leave him vulnerable to getting Maelstromed again, but on the other hand, if I buff the giant taunt guy, that might actually go a lot further.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, damn it, that sucks. Unsable me something huge and amazing! Mid-sized and averagey. I don't think there's anything better I can do than just this. That was crap. Opponent has a lot of cards, and my minions are kind of averagey. Like, his are so tough that 3-attack taunts are not going to take them out very well. If this guy was broken open, then these guys would be amazing against him, but his initial phase, where he has 6 defense, is actually going to do pretty well. So much unstableness. Armor and... Oh my god! That is so gross. And I lost my spell damage too. Damn it. Ow. If I had my spell damage, this would have been okay. So I could blow up what's his face, but no. I'm gonna blow him up instead, I guess. Smith. Eh. I know he's unlikely to get bigger from overload, but breaking this guy open right now isn't going to help me as much. Earlier, when I had 2 huge defense taunts that with 3 attack, that would have been done well, but I mean, this guy's going to get killed by a 7/7. Damn it. That's awkward.
Watch out.
Down to 5 defense, not great. Unstable, do something huge and awesome. Mouse is out. Do his thing. He's mostly going to get his ass kicked right now. Although I can play him and Fireland's Portal, am I better off shooting something though? Shooting is pretty good.
Perhaps.
I know what I'm going to get.
I see gold in your future.
Guy with the battle cry. Not great. Supper! Gonna get the value out of that Fire Blast because I'm out of cards. Opponent is also out of cards. We're pretty evenish right now, although this guy's gonna turn into a lot of guys. Healing is less even. There's a whole bunch of that heal card in the deck, and forgot that this guy was going to be in shootable range after that. That works out really poorly. Unstable Baron Geddon, ideally. You know what, Anomalous is pretty decent.
Chaos beckons.
Chaos beckons. Kate Beckinsale. I don't know. But he will explode and everything will die. Unless you got a way to silence him there, which would be pretty impressive. Yeah, he's going to hit me for all the damage while he can, which hurts a lot. And then probably he's not going to play any spells, because anything he gets out is just going to die, right? Whereas I've got to go... and probably just shoot him now, because otherwise it's going to happen when I don't want it to. He really explodes people. Heal. That doesn't do a whole lot when your hero power is not the Warlock one. There's my little army, but opponent has lots of cards. He didn't save them last turn because they sucked. He saved them because anything in play was going to get exploded for 8. Oh, the unstable. He just drew that this turn, though. He would have played that if he had it last turn.
I see you.
What that sucks. He's very strong in this format. Making him larger is really inconvenient. And I can't shoot this thing because it's stealth, so it's going to live long enough to attack. That was a terrible turn for me. I gotta tell you. Unstable is something huge and awesome. Huge and awesome he is not. So, there's no way I can make this workout not crap. I just have to take 10 damage and let my opponent work through my guys, even though it's going to work out terribly. It's going to work out terribly. Really bad. Ow.
You're in trouble now.
This dude didn't fireland for 5/6 and I shoot him for 1. It seemed like a better deal, but okay. Unstable means something awesome! Yeah, it worked okay for you. He doesn't die from killing that. So that's what we're gonna do. Wait, he does die, he just gets shot. Damn it. No, I should have gone the other way. I forgot my opponent can just shoot him for 1 like I was doing. I'm screwed. I could have saved myself 1 damage. Because you can just hit me for 8 and then win next turn. More reasonably hit me for 7. Wow, that sucks. Remember all those times when I was saying you guys portal something big? That would have done the job, but speaking of doing the job, optimal card draw. My opponent is probably still going to win, but that's as good a chance as I was ever going to get. All you need is to do 1 damage to me plus fireballs, fire blast, whatever, and you win. You just need a way to inflict 1 damage on me, but if you can't, I might actually kill you. Oh, can I do 19 damage? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage. Wow. Top deck like a madman. Skill! Skill. Skill. 2 out of 3 wins for me. All skill, all the time. I retire from this particular Tavern Brawl. I win. And we'll see if they've finally, accepted my petitions to steal my money on those other videos for next time.
If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.